Hello, I'm Lauren, that awkward plant girl. Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Today we are going to be going through all of my prop boxes, which is a lot of prop boxes. I have 4 big totes and I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 smaller containers. Not like little containers, just smaller than a big tote containers. So it's a lot of plants. I don't know what I have anymore in there. It has been so long. I have received plant mail and put them in there. I have propagated plants. I have taken apart entire terrariums and put them in cups and put them in there. I have propagated plants, just gone around the room and propagated things. I have had friends tell me that they want a plant and I've gone and snipped it that day and put it, and then 2 days later or 3 days later they went and found a whole giant big pot of it. So I'm like, well, you don't need that cutting anymore, so I'll just leave it in there and eventually somebody else will need it, right? So those are the things that I have done with these propagations, and there is so many of them. Just so many of them. So we're going to go over them and kind of take stock of what we have. It's February now, so we're just going to kind of take a look at everything, see what we have. Basically, as soon as spring hits, it's going to be trading plants for other plants with other plant people, and then you know, just kind of growing things out so that they're good for other people, or adding them to pots that I already have to make them more full, or adding them to new terrarium projects that I have, just those sort of things. And in order to really take advantage of the warmer seasons and the growing season, I really need to know what I have. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I figured I would just take you along on that journey, and maybe you'll see some cool stuff, and maybe you'll see some stupid stuff, and maybe you'll learn that maybe we shouldn't propagate things that way, or maybe we'll learn that, ooh, that was a good idea, let's keep doing that. So without further ado, let's go check out some plants. So this is my propagation totes. I just have them all over here. I do have grow lights that are in there as well. You can see they're not super tiny either. So what I am going to do, because there's not enough space over here, is go ahead and pull out each of these individual boxes, and then we'll go ahead and we'll dig through them. Okay, so this is tote number 1. Just kind of get this back here. It looks like it's a bunch of peperomia. So let's take a look. Okay, so a lot of these did not make it. I had chopped a bunch of peperomia and then they had ended up getting a pest in them. This one looks like it's fully rooted, but it's not in any container. I don't know. Maybe it died at the base. This is a Cupid peperomia. A lot of these are Cupid peperomias. Then this is, yeah, most of these are Cupid peperomias, except for this one right here is actually a monstera. There you go. So you can kind of see, this is Monstera siltepecana. And then these are just a bunch of Cupid peperomias. Well, this is a very unexciting box where, yeah, these are all just Cupid peperomias. I have to clean out. A lot of them just didn't make it. The other one had gotten a pest, so I treated, like I did a whole box of propagations, and they had gotten some spider mites, so I treated them all, and I had sprayed them down, and then I had repotted them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is tote number 2, and it looks like there's a bunch of different stuff in here. So we're going to go ahead and dig into that. Okay, so let's take a look what's in here. Okay, so this is that red-backed Syngonium, Syngonium urbescens or something. I don't remember. I will put the name on it. They're really deep and pretty on the front, like a deep dark green, and then they get darker as they go on. This is the same thing. This is the same thing. This is a dragon's tail monstera. So that's cool. This is another one of those same Syngoniums. Same syngonium over here as well. This is, oh my gosh, this is a terrestrial orchid, so they grow in soil. They're not epiphytic. This is a jewel orchid. Oh, Ludicea discolor. I couldn't remember the names. So this is the newest leaf here. And then this is their older leaf here. So you can see it's very, very dark with a light pink veination. And then this is darker green with a white, and then it gets more and more peachy pink as it fades out. You can see just, they're beautiful. These are amazing terrarium plants. I love them so much. I don't know what this is, but it died. So that can go right back in there. That one needs to be repotted. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this one is. Not a clue. I do not know what that one is. That's a total mystery to me. So this is Philodendron Burley Marks Fantasy. There you go. You can kind of see. It's very, very glittery and sparkly. And they have spear-shaped leaves, very silvery, very awesome. I enjoy them thoroughly. I don't know what this is either. Maybe maybe a marble queen pothos. I'm going to say it's some variegated pothos. I don't know. I don't know which one that is either. Over here in this corner is Philodendron Splendid. We've got another dragon's tail monstera down over here. Oh, this is Frosted Heart Syngonium. This is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. I got this one in a trade. And then, yeah, this is some sort of Syngonium. I'm not sure which one it is. And then this is Syngonium Batik. There is a little baby mystery Syngonium in here. No idea what you are, but thank you for not completely dying on me. And variegated Hederaceum. I've got a couple of them in here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, but the fourth one's not very variegated. They just need better lighting. They're just not getting a whole lot of really good light in here. Oh wow, everything in here is doing so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are the Epipremnum Asplenium silvers. I don't know if you can see. My lighting is not so great, but they've got like silver variegation, little silver stripes. Here we go, this one. There you go. You can see that really well, actually. So I've got 4 of those in here. One is for me and the rest are trades. So I've got to send those off at some point. And then these are either Campus Bortuanums or Philodendron Splendids. I'm not sure which. And then there's this one as well. I believe these are Micans. Yeah, I think these are little Philodendron Micans. These are thriving and happy. I chopped up my big one that I had going up the wall a while ago. These are some type of philodendron that came out all funky. I want to say these are philodendron, more Philodendron Micans maybe? I don't know. They came out all funky though. So did these ones. Maybe the high humidity? I don't know. These are wonky. These are mystery philodendrons. So if you happen to know, there's a specific philodendron that does this when it's propagated at some point. And I don't remember which one it is. It's not coming to mind. These are more of those Burley Marks philodendron. Oh, these are more of those Burl Marks philodendron fantasies. So, oh, this one has here. How it's got kind of that segmented look. It's really cool. But then it's also got a silvery sheen on it. Like, it's just amazing. I love them. I love them so much. And this is just a standard Epipremnum pothos. Just a standard green one. These are more Campos. No, I think these might be Splendid. I can't tell the difference between Campos and Splendid when they're tiny. I think this is actually a Campo because of the little lobies back here, because it came from a more mature plant. This is a better looking Philodendron hederaceum. There we go. Okay. Oh. And this is a little silver stripe cutting, but as you can see, it hasn't really continued on. They need much better light, and I did not give it. Oh, look at this one. Look at the little baby variegated. These are the Philodendron hederaceum variegatas. Apparently I have more than I thought, but look how tiny. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so adorable. I love them when they're tiny like that. Okay, I've got to move on. I've got more. There's more. I'm excited to open this one. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. All right, so this is a more mature Philodendron Campospore twin. Oh, it's just in everything. Okay, well, it's grown in 3 pots, so I can't really show you. But here it is. It's more mature. See how it's got the funky little lobes back here? These are cute. Super cute. Okay, and then these are a bunch of alocasia propagations. They're growing all funny because they need... alocasias are heavy feeders, so these need some fertilizer. I didn't know they were doing so well. Sorry. So there's that. And then there's another alocasia back over here. I don't know if you can see that little guy. And then these are all Epipremnum marble queens. Like, look at that. Who couldn't love that? I know they're underrated nowadays. They were everybody's wish list plant a couple years ago, but now they're underrated. But they're really cool. This is some string of arrows or string of daggers. I get them too confused, but you can see there. And this is just a whole string. They're Ceropegia, in the same family as string of hearts. So if you like string of hearts, then this one should be on your list. They're not too hard to find, actually. You just might have to pay a little bit more to find them, honestly. I'm trying to find, this one is just full of alocasia. Oh, and then we've got a Philodendron tortum back here. So I've actually got to send that off too. I've got a friend that's got to get to. And then this is another little jewel orchid propagation. There you go. Super cute. They grow really quick, they grow really quick and really well. Just take cuttings of them like normal and then just shove them in some sphagnum moss. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Look at that. I did not label any of these alocasia, so it is what it is. This is some type of Marianta that has not gotten any light, so I don't know what it is either. Oh, here, I think this is the Burley Marks. Oh God, my brain is not working today. This is that Burl Marks prayer plant. I guess I took 2 backup cuttings because my other one wasn't doing so well. So it survived, yay! They're really cool. I like the fishbone pattern on them right here. These are cool. And another little Philodendron micans. These are little great terrarium plants because they stay this paler color in there. And they've got great coloration on their stems. They're just really cool to look at. Oh, you guys might like this one. Not a lot of people know you can do this, but this is a Calathea rufobarba that I propagated off of my mother plant. So, and you can't chop them. You have to actually go and divide them at the base. So when you divide them at the base, it doesn't matter whether it has leaves or not. And then it'll just grow and grow and grow. These are fuzzy, super soft, and they get, you can't really see it on this one, but they get pale, they get purple backs. So they'll have a paler green front and then they'll get purple backings. And they're all soft and fuzzy. Calathea rufibarba, love them. One of the easiest calathea as well. They recover really well from drought too. So if you forget to water them or your self-watering pot runs out of water, then they're really great. All right, so that is it for these boxes. And then we've got to go and take a look at the smaller ones. So I'll start bringing those ones over. So this is my other area over here where I have a whole bunch of different propagation boxes. So I've just got to pull all of these out and we'll just kind of go through those as well. Not a clue what's in any of them, so we'll see. All right, and then this one is just a bunch of little baby Camposportuanums and Philodendron, possibly splendid, but probably just all Campos. This is in a perlite and sphagnum mix, by the way, and I think there's some charcoal in there too. So they're clearly thriving. They're not too particular on what you pot them in. And same with these. These are all Mandula pothos. I had chopped up my bigger one. I think I had shown you guys in a video. I think I made a care video on these. It's a little burnt from the lighting. And then I moved it to lower light and it started giving me not so vibrant foliage, but you know. Really easy, fun to grow plant though. So this one is Tradescantia teddy bear vine. And it's actually got a brown stem, and then this is super fuzzy and it is a darker green. This is what happens when it doesn't get enough light. It starts making all these funky elongated leaves. All of these did not make it. This is actually too wet, first of all. Second of all, perlite works great for propping Tradescantia. This particular Tradescantia I had chopped up because it had gotten spider mites, and with it being fuzzy, there was no way that I was going to be able to treat it. So I just chopped it all up, mass dropped them in like a pest treatment, and then I put them in here. I did not give them enough light, and then this is oversaturated. So I made a lot of mistakes with this. But as you can see, some still survived. I just wouldn't do it this way again. Definitely a lot less water in the perlite and a lot more light. And also the pest treatment probably didn't help. But I don't see any pests in here, so that's good. Oh, this is just a scrapbooking box too, by the way. It's not even like a normal. This is my oldest and like very first propagation container from back in the day. Okay, this one, I don't know what's in here. This is stratum and perlite and a lot of sphagnum moss, and a lot of stuff clearly didn't make it. This is Dragon's Tail Tradescantia. Then this Tradescantia over here, Tradescantia variegata. Sorry, this is the same. Like I talked about before, Tradescantia zebrina here. This is just a bunch of Tradescantia. They clearly do not do very well without a lot of light. And then I have begonia, or I'm sorry, I have Hoya in here as well. This is Hoya calistophylla. And then I've got a Hoya crinkle 8 down there. This is more pothos, Epipremnum. And then I've got some Scindapsus in here as well. I don't know what else. I think that's mostly it. This is an older prop box too. I've got to kind of take it out and refresh it. Okay, so I just have these 2 boxes left. So let's do this one really quick. This is just a standard little shoe box. I have no idea what's in this one either. Okay, so this is a chunk of some type of philodendron that is really sad. My friend Cookie gave me this. I don't know. And then there's this too. I don't know what that is either. These are that same type of wonky philodendron we were looking at. I don't know. I don't know what that is though. And then alocasia corm has sprouted up in here. It's alocasia poly, I think. And then more Philodendron, Burlmark's Fantasy. Clearly I need to give that away. This is an Epipremnum. I think it's just a standard Epipremnum, like I just threw a chunk in. And we've got the monstera Stanleyana here. I don't remember what this big chunk is, and now I'm kind of worried about it. Some type of Philodendron. I don't know. Alright, and this is going to be the last box, because my little one's awake. So this is a Peperomia, Ruby Ripple or something like that. Some type of a Peperomia Ripple. And then this is a Peperomia Piccolo Banda, Peperomia Frost, a bunch of random wet sticks. I don't even know. These are the watermelon pepper. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. I had a blast. Lots of interesting plants. I'm a little worried about that Chonka one, but we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, you know? It just is what it is sometimes. So, lots more videos to come, so make sure you subscribe. If you want to learn how to propagate plants, I have other videos on it. You can also check out indoorgardening.com. I write a lot of articles for them, and every time I write a plant care article for them, I always try to include how to propagate it best as well. So you can definitely go check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!